Hi everyone, this is DK here, and good morning because it's morning. It's 4 a.m. right now, and as I have promised to some of my subscribers who have requested, I'm going to create a series of videos that will focus on like how to become expert or pro UI UX designer. So it's been a long time I haven't created any tutorial or any video about the design jobs. So this is going to be the first video of 2021. So I want to take this moment to thank all my friends and colleagues and all the subscribers for all the love and support that they have given to this channel. So the topic is how to become a pro UI UX designer. So some of you have requested that I should make a series or video on how to become the UI UX designer, the actual process behind it, and not the how to use the tool. So I'll take you quickly like what all I'll be covering. Okay, so I want to show you this quick video that I have sketched out. So I'll be discussing persona and brief, the user journey maps, and content strategy, like how to create and come up with content strategy. And you can take a help of content writer in that case. And UX strategy, like how you're gonna connect all your users, create wireframes, low fidelity, high fidelity, then create prototypes, link all your screens, then work with technology and development teams, developers, testers, QA, right? And then you're gonna test your prototype and then analyze how it's working out. So all these topics I am going to be covering in this video, which later on I'll show you. So basically you are in the middle of this infographic where you have design, tech, UI, UX, content, and you'll be in the center of this. All right. So basically I will share that how we design and how we create mobile apps or how we make dashboards, apps in day-to-day functionality. Most of them are not new projects. Some of them are like small enhancements, or if there are some problems in a given particular screen, so we solve that also. So like as you know, UI is a bit easier part. I won't say it easier part, but anybody can learn it. But in UX you need to have, or you need to acquire more skills, because it takes a lot more research and study about your user, not just designing the look and feel of the application. So let's say you have a new project with you. So first thing you're going to ask the brief and persona about your project, that what the like user is, what kind of user, and what is their demographic, what are their requirements, and in which situation the user is. So persona gives you all that detail. So I will get down into the details in the next video. So I will just show you that this is I'm going to cover all these things. Okay, so after brief and persona, you should look at your user journey, like in your system or in an application, how the user is coming, and then how he like completes his goal in your experience, in your user experience. Okay. And the second thing, you'll create a content strategy where you might work with the content developer or copywriter, or you'll decide that in your app or in your system what kind of content will be there and how you want to show it, and what will be the target audience, how you want to achieve your business goals through the content creation. And the next thing will be UX strategy. So in UX strategy we will discuss what are all the touch points that you will cover in the UX. It might be a mobile app, or it can be website or web-based application. It can be a physical truck that carries your goods to the end user. So you will think all that how a user comes into your ecosystem, and from maybe he comes from social media, or maybe he comes from a mobile app. So how he feels and what kind of information he sees, and by the using your system, how he achieves his end goal. All right. So the next point will be like how to create wireframes. So like you may create gray screens, low fidelity, high fidelity, all that screens, and then you will do some of the visual design later on once the wireframe is approved by your team members or client, or whoever is you're working with. And then once your wireframe is approved, you move to the prototype phase, and you start building screens and how they interact with each other. You can make clickable prototypes using tools like Adobe XD, Sketch, or InVision Studio, or there are ton of online sites like UXPen and all that. Figma is a collaborative tool where like multiple people can work on a same document or same project simultaneously. So you should check that out. Okay, so next, once you approve your prototype, or the prototype looks good to all the decision makers like your managers, your team member, your client, he could be anybody can. So after moving to next step would be, if the prototype gets finalized and things look good, you might give it to the technology people, all the developers who will actually do the coding. So you might have to work with them and provide some more support after all the design that you have done. So that requires providing the developers some design specifications, or like graphics, images. So everything that developer need, you will provide them from the graphic point of view or from the design specifications point of view. So the next phase might be testing and analysis of the app, like how it's working, what can be improved, or is it flawless, or there are some bugs. So these are the like basic steps. So I will get into more details, so stay tuned and check later on. Thank you.